Hello, I'm Mary V. Today, let's talk about tuning the violin in fifths. So why do we call it a fifth? What is a fifth? You know that music goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way up and down. They're the names of the notes. And we've got a G here, and the next note is A. And the next is B, C, and then we have D, which we know is the next open string. So between G and D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's called a fifth. It's as simple as that. So we have D. So there are 5 notes between D and A, so that's a fifth. And then we have 5 notes between A and E. So there we have it. Now let's talk about how you tune. So you can see I'm holding the violin on my lap, and I'm holding it by the neck, and I'm turning the pegs like that and using my thumb to check the note. Then I change hands and I do the other pegs up and down. But when it comes to the E string, it's got its own peg. So if it's very out of tune, it can be tuned with the peg, but it's also got a fine tuner. So that's for when you almost got the note and you want to make it absolutely sure, use the fine tuner up and down. It's got a little screw like that, you see? Most beginner violins have a fine tuner on all of the strings so that you can use the pegs and then the fine tuners to make sure you're really accurate on the note. But one thing you've got to think about with your bridge is that the strings are stretched over the bridge, as you know, and the bridge is set at a particular angle, very, very slightly further back, so that it counteracts the strings pulling on the bridge. And if your violin is very, very out of tune and you tighten it up or you change a string and you notice that your bridge is starting to veer towards the fingerboard, this area, then very, very carefully you can pull the bridge back a tiny little bit in between the strings, like that, to make sure that the bridge isn't going at an angle like that. And if you don't feel that you want to touch the bridge, doesn't matter, take it to the violin shop, a teacher or some violinist you know, and get them to have a look at your bridge and sort it out for you. Because having your bridge collapse like I have one time, it flew over the other side of the orchestra and bang. So you don't want that to happen. You've got to be aware of that when you're tuning. But apart from that, keep your violin in tune and exactly the same as this before you put it to bed at night. Okay, don't loosen the pegs or do anything like that, because the position of the bridge and the way that the violin is set up is a matter of professional expertise. So don't undo it or mess with it, because the bridge has got to be in a particular place for the violin to sound really, really good and for the setup to be comfortable and stable. So there's tuning and fifths, and I'll leave it there. Bye for now.